I think because it's such a diverse city in terms of architecture, I mean, you've got a lot of 20th century buildings, you've got a lot of Victorian buildings.
We've got the fortune of all of these buildings to use. And we also, I think, most importantly, have the incredible passion and the power of the people in Sheffield in terms of taking on those spaces, being creative and innovative in how they're used, and actually using them.
All the people who underpin Art Sheffield, all the venues, are our heritage assets saved by the people of Sheffield. I always used to say, if I had the entertainment complexes of Blackpool and the people of Sheffield, we could have ruled the world.
We have got, allegedly, the greatest retention of graduates in the city. People stay here to bring up their families. They might work in Manchester, Leeds, all over the place, but they choose to live here.
We have a city which has got lots and lots of attributes, but we also have an economy which isn't really performing to the standard of other cities. And how much can our heritage help us make up that gap?
The city has certain aspirations, and it's hard to put heritage in the same conversation, so you have to see their heritage strategy as not an aspiration of the city, but a building block to achieving the aspirations of the city.
There's a very definite need for a heritage strategy. I think it's sort of all come to a head slightly recently, and I think people have suddenly realised that in terms of, you know, not just the 20th century buildings that are being lost, but things like the old town hall, that needs restoring, that's falling apart, and people have realised that without a strategy in place, that things are just going to deteriorate more.
Once that heritage is gone, it's gone. We're never going to build anything like that again. And we're just going to be stuck with mediocre examples of the built environment.
Use it as an opportunity to articulate and capture the rich history within Sheffield for all Sheffield individuals and share that in a visible way.
This has to reflect the people of Sheffield's desires about their city, not just those people who've taken the time to come here today, who maybe don't speak for them. So this is about the next level of engagement where we go after today.
One of the messages I've got very, very clearly is the need for a strategy. What I've now got to try and do is to pull together within the council, as much as anything, a strategy to deliver a strategy, if you know what I mean. Because it's not the strategy that the council wants, it's the strategy that Sheffield wants, and we're just there to facilitate it.
Yeah. Nottingham have one. It's so important to them. They've created an officer post, a heritage officer in the council to help deliver it. So clearly a commitment by Historic England and others to contribute to funding it. It's got to happen.
And if today is the start of something, you know, then hopefully we're included from the beginning.